Hello,
Hi,
I'm Step,
I'm Tams.
and this is Card Advantage, and today we have a special guest.
Woohoo!
John?
John, hi, I'm John.
John is from the...
I'm from the Mana Leek YouTube channel you can find on YouTube, and that's Mana Leek, L-E-E-K, like the vegetable, not like the card.
And he's here to help us learn how to draft Cons of Tarkir on MTGO, and you can learn along with us. So we're going to hop into this queue, and John... Oh, hey Draftcat. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your channel?
So yeah, I've got a channel. It's about 12 weeks old now. I started it out as kind of a way to have fun with Magic. I'm definitely a bit of a spiky player, trying to win, trying to play my best, and so I wanted to do something a bit differently. So I do two series. The first series is on Wednesdays called Wacky Wednesdays, and it's where I kind of screw around a little. I go less wacky. This week, for example, I did a cube draft. That's not that wacky to some people, but it's not normal. You generally can't go down to your local store and just kind of
Draft a cube. Yeah.
Hopefully at our store you can. But,
Yeah.
I did that, and it goes all the way to incredibly wacky, like having to take an instant or sorcery if I see it. Not having a choice, just stipulations like that.
Wow.
That sounds difficult.
It was. I won a game on it, though. So,
I actually saw that game.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah, it was fun.
Turns out Triplicate Spirits is a pretty good instant, or sorcery.
Yeah.
And then I also do a spiky Saturday video just to satisfy my spikiness. I do generally the current draft set, though I do put in some sealed events. I did a PTQQ the other week and won. Well, didn't win, but I went 4-1. So I'm doing PTQ series right now.
Nice.
That's
I
exciting.
haven't had a chance to watch that yet, but I hope to get to it.
It was quite good. I definitely recommend it. Because sealed is expensive.
Yeah.
And having a free one by being a PTQ is pretty good.
Yeah, I love sealed a lot. That's part of my thing why I like pre-releases so much, because they're usually sealed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only time that I can really conscience the expense. But I would like to get into more competitive play. I'm just not sure we're quite there yet.
It takes a bit.
And it's expensive.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did start Magic in '95, so I have a bit of a history. I took a 12-year break, but
That helps.
yeah.
And you are a level 1 judge?
I'm a level 1 judge. I became a level 1 judge a year ago? Yeah, about a year ago.
John is actually the judge at our local store, which is where we met, and it's currently going under a rebranding, and it will be opening again. So anyone from London, come and check out the Gamers Emporium when it opens. We will have links in the description.
Put links to Mana Leek and everything else in the description
absolutely.
section. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to pause this here, and we'll wait for the last 3 to join queue.
There's that, isn't there?
All right, and we're back. So, the only thing that I'm going to say, if we see something that's expensive, we're going to take it. But otherwise, you know, what do you want to do here, John? I mean, we've got
the Master of Pearls, which is quite good.
Yeah.
So if you happen to watch my videos, you'll know that I am cursed with facing Black-White Warriors round 1 for the past 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah,
And it's annoying.
and it would be nice to go directly into that.
It would. I think
But-
Edge is a bit better than Scale. The one
Yeah.
that gives +1/+0.
Yeah.
But staying mono white.
Although Edge or Scale does help out more against morphs.
That's true. That's true. It does allow all of your warriors to just.
But Master of Pearls is also really, really good.
Yeah, Master of Pearls is good. It's a morph, so it comes down on turn 3, and just the combat trick that's built into it is great. If it weren't here, I'd probably take the Chief. Yeah.
I mean, Riverwheel Aerialist is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like the Long Shot Squad for what it does in green.
Longshot Squad's definitely pretty good.
But yeah, Master of Pearl. Okay. Feed of Resistance is in white. Little too early maybe to pick it up, but it's definitely good.
Feet might be what I take. The reason I really like Feet is that it is kind of a triple spell. So a lot of people think of it as a combat trick, but it's a combat trick. If you need it, you can punch through damage with it.
True.
And it saves you from removal. So it removes you from, saves you from any burn, it saves you from Rite of the Serpent, etc.
True.
Other than, I do like incremental growth.
I really like it, but I've had trouble keeping 2 or more creatures on the field. You know?
It also puts you into green-white, which means you have to go Abzan.
Yeah.
Or obviously not on pick 2. You don't have to.
You know, I've played more than one game in one of the shards.
Yeah.
And Esper is definitely a thing.
Interesting.
You should check out Esper.
Actually constructed an Esper deck just did pretty well.
Yeah. What do you think of Secret Plans? Not that that's, you know.
I've seen people do it, and it worked in the videos I saw them do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if those videos were cherry-picked or...
Probably.
Yeah.
So we got the feat, which, you know, that's
I'm pretty okay with it. I was also looking at the Skull Hunter there. So in this one, Bondkin is... Yeah.
Mono white so far, that looks pretty strong.
Yeah. I do like to stay monocolored, and then I like to go enemy pair.
Yeah?
So I'd be looking to pick up a black card so that I could possibly go Mardu, or I could go Abzan.
Yep.
Or I'd like to pick up a red card so I could go Mardu or Jeskai.
And Marzan, as I like to call it, is pretty strong for a 4-color.
Yeah.
You can easily pick up 4 colors in this set.
Yup.
But we're just going to grab it.
Stay on the mono white train.
Okay. The only white card here is Sage Eye Harrier, and I'm not really too crazy about that. I mean, it is a morph.
It's a morph and it's a warrior, flyer. So it fits in the warrior theme.
Yeah.
But we're not down that.
We could grab one of these lands. We could grab that land in speculation. We could pick up an Abzan guide, which I like more than most people seem to. Jams and I both like
We've just had it work really well for us.
I'm a big fan of Abzan guide. I think I would go the land here because it is one of our colors.
All right.
And red is definitely one of the colors we want to possibly be looking at.
There's also a Trumpet Blast, which is something to watch out for.
Yeah, I'm
quite good.
Run over by Trumpet Blast.
Oh, so many times.
More so than Rush of Battle. Rush of Battle you at least see coming because it's sorcery.
Yeah. But, sure, pick up a land. And... is this the pack? No. Okay.
I take Valley Dasher way too often, I think.
I like Valley Dasher.
We do too.
It's a 2/2 on turn 2 that it gets
in for 2.
Yeah. It then runs into absolutely anything.
Yeah.
Is the problem.
Yeah. Mardu Hateblade has been really good for me, and that keeps us in the enemy colors.
That's true. I was also looking at the Nightblade.
Yeah, the Nightblade's quite good. And the Nightblade is basically a Hateblade once you get a counter on it.
Yep.
Because
and it makes this guy a Hateblade.
The Bondkin, yes. I do like that pickup.
So I would be more inclined to pick this because it's an uncommon and we're less likely to see another.
Yep.
All right. Now the Valley Dasher was in the color of the land we picked up.
True.
But I don't know how much that matters.
We could still be Mardu, black, white, red.
It's true.
And in fact, this pack is, I think, pushing me there. There's a Bringlow and a War Shrieker.
Ooh, War Shrieker's not bad. I don't know, which do you prefer?
I think I prefer the removal this early.
Yeah.
You know, it's not premium removal. It's only 3 damage for most things, but it's still good-ish removal.
But if we end up not going green and instead going Mardu, then this is good removal against Abzan.
Quite true.
So, sure. Let's see.
Well, this pack's less good.
I don't mind the tracker. It's, I think, underrated.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's a morph creature that can beat the other morph creature more often than not.
The on-morph is slightly expensive, but it's much better than a Bloodfire Expert. I've had terrible luck with Bloodfire Expert.
I just don't think that's what we're doing here.
Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with the tracker.
Other thing, no, Dutiful Return doesn't excite me, neither does a banner.
No, I've yet to play a banner, actually.
I mean, Treasure Cruise is still in the pack, but that's nowhere near what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the tracker.
Goblin Slide?
I saw somebody, I actually had somebody try against me, the Goblin Slide Quiet Contemplation deck.
Yeah.
They didn't win.
No?
But it was fun to watch.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd want a second tracker, especially since I'm sure we'll see another one.
I don't know, maybe the Bitter Revelation?
Bitter Revelation is pretty good. Rush of Battle.
It is still just +2/+1.
It is, and I think a lot of people forget that. We're currently sitting at no warriors. We've got a monk, soldier, and an assassin. So yeah, Bitter Revelation sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, maybe the flyer.
I think so.
It is basically a flying wall.
Yep.
Like,
and at the worst, it's a 2/2 for 3.
Yep. All right.
Well.
Leaping Master?
Yeah. Leaping Master is pretty good. A lot of people undervalue it, but it's a 2/1 for 2 at the absolute worst.
Yeah, and it can gain flying. I mean, if you need a mana sink,
and even if you don't have anything to do on turn 3, it's probably 2 damage for you on turn 3.
Now, what do you think of that?
That's the Unmorph guy. Yeah. I've seen people use it, but I feel like it really needs to be in the super aggressive Mardu, like the 5 Valley Dasher Mardu deck.
All right. This is really good in Abzan and not so much good in other things.
It's hard to justify a spot for it.
But that's not really better.
I've seen people use it, but I don't ever want to put it in.
It's the 23rd card.
Yeah.
Like maybe 24th.
I would take it as the 23rd, 24th card.
Okay,
we got a Shatter. Shatter's only good against Ghostfire Blade.
Yeah.
I've seen nothing else for it.
I'm happy picking up that Trumpet Blast.
Yup.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, again for the board.
Which will probably never ever be.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen an erase target.
So this is looking like not a bad Mardu deck in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'll cut that for now.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to replace it.
We still technically have the option of going Jeskai if some amazing blue card smacks us here.
That's true. It's very true. Like Dig Through Time, for instance.
Dig Through Time's pretty good. It's much better in Constructed, but
it's also worth like 5 tickets.
It is,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna just take that.
And there's actually nothing else really here.
No, another Valley Dasher.
I would take the Hate Blade over the Valley Dasher.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dig Through Time.
Taking the Dig Through Time.
And we think about Jeskai.
Sure. Again, we could splash one of those cards, depending. We don't have any land yet, though, so that's something to think about. We've got the 1.
And it's in our 2 main colors, so that's good.
Yeah. Blood-Soaked Champion.
Yup.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff in this pack. Disowned Ancestor is pretty decent as a turn 1 play.
I haven't seen it work. Like, here's what I've seen Disowned Ancestor do. You play it, you outlast it twice, and then they kill it.
I've seen it as a wall against Mardu decks a lot.
Alright.
Yeah,
I can see that. I like Swarm of Bloodflies a lot.
Is quite good.
Mm-hmm.
Mystic of the Hidden Way is pretty good, too.
Yeah, very.
We've had it work well for us.
Yeah. But I'm thinking
Blood-Soaked
Champion is...
Just go really low, curve, aggro.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dig Through Time.
Yeah. Bye.
Hey, Black Red Land.
Yeah. What do you think of Winterflame?
If you happen to be blue-red already, it's a great pickup. I would never go blue-red for it.
That's what we found. We had gone blue-red for it, and then it just wasn't open and didn't quite work.
Yeah, it's the perfect spot for a Morph Killer. It's a turn 3 play, but it's a turn 3 play if you have it.
Right.
Turn 6, you don't want to be top decking that.
Now, what do you think of Venerable Lamassu?
It is so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. We picked it up, put it at our top end, I think twice, never cast it, and then we got foddered by
Stomped by it.
Yeah. And we're like, what?
Considering there are better cards in other colors that are cheaper.
Sure.
Hoping to get back from this pack maybe the War Shrieker, maybe the Hate Blade.
War Shrieker, the Hate Blade, yeah. Shambling Attendants isn't quite what we want to do, but it would be okay.
Yeah, it would be. Our early board would die enough that it might make its way in. Rite of the Serpent, Swift Kick. I don't know. War Behemoth isn't really what we want to do.
Yeah, I'm
Dutiful Return?
only at 8 creatures, so I'd be hesitant about Dutiful Return now.
Yeah.
Right is so expensive, but it is unconditional.
And it has that marginal upside of getting you a creature.
It'd be much better if that snake had Death Touch. Like almost every other snake in the history of Magic. But
yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, I'd be looking at the Right versus the War Behemoth, and I mean the War Behemoth is just our generic morph slot. That would be better filled with a Canyon Lurkers.
Have you ever played one of these?
Once or twice. not getting +1/+1 tends to result in your creatures trading.
Yeah. It's just not quite worth it.
Tends to 2-for-1 yourself, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely be looking to pick up a Canyon Lurker.
I'm gonna enjoy playing with this guy.
Some people don't realize that you can attack with him, have him die,
Yeah.
and then raid has happened. Because raid's not a trigger, it's just a always checking kind of thing.
Yeah. It's definitely a good card. Trades up really well. I like that.
Kindry is quite nice.
Let's see.
Not much for us.
No.
Red cards are bad. No black.
Active Treason might work for us.
Yeah, I think it's Act versus Rush of Battle.
Yeah.
We have a Trumpet Blast, which is essentially our Rush of Battle.
I mean, we could take another 2/2. It does fly.
I think we'd be more likely to play that over the Act.
Yeah. Tell me if I'm missing something.
No, it just looks like... I mean, that Foil Plains is there, which is taking away another of our commons, so I think it was just a weak pack.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a Jeskai Windscout, which is fantastic if we were blue, and a Monastery Flock, which is decent.
Not quite there, though.
Empty the pits. I don't think we're gonna cast it.
Probably not, no.
We've got a bring low, so there's the lurkers I was talking about.
Canyon Lurkers.
The fact that it's a 4-mana on-morph for a 5/2 means that it trades with almost everything.
And what do you think of Defiant Strike as a card?
It needs First Strike on it or something. I mean, it cantrips, but...
Yeah, and it works really nicely in Jeskai. I've seen a deck with 3 of them, and they played them one after the other.
I can see that being pretty good with Prowess, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played Jeskai much. I think I've done it like once or twice, maybe. I tend to be Mardu, Abzan.
It's fragile, but it's really powerful. Yeah. It's a glass cannon sort of strategy.
It's as close to combo decks as you get in draft. So.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, Abzan's kind of combo-y too.
Yeah. Much more multi-turn kind of.
Yeah. Okay. I don't like any of these cards.
No. Somebody's going to have fun going the Trail of Mystery.
I almost want to cut that Snowhorn Rider. I mean, Sidisi's Pet we could play.
Yeah, I think I'm into hate draft territory with this pack. And I think it's Snowhorn or Crippling Chill. As long as we have enough creatures, Crippling Chill doesn't really do much to us.
We're at 10, so that's not bad in pack 2.
Yeah, Snowhorn Rider I think is just a wall against us.
Yeah.
We've got one Leaping Master, right?
What about the Hate Blade?
I would think Hate Blade. I love Hate Blade.
Stops early aggression.
Trades with tons of stuff too. I mean, trades with everything that doesn't have First Strike, essentially. Yeah. And I've seen people play that Swiftwing, and it's just bad.
It wants.
It belongs to be. It wants to be in Theros.
Yeah. That's it exactly. Exactly.
Another Hate Blade.
Yeah.
Another Valley Dasher.
I would take 2 Hate Blades over 2 Valley Dashers, I think, unless you were an incredibly low curve deck. We're getting there.
We're also taking this away from a potential warrior deck.
Yep. Which we'll see in round 1.
Of course we will.
The judge has spoken. Okay.
It's a really late Wind Scout.
It's also too late for us to swap.
Yeah, we can't do it.
We could. We could cut black. I don't think we should.
Yeah, I think our black is. I think our black is more powerful.
I think probably the Shambling Attendants over the Rush of Battle.
Yeah. We can pick up a Rush of Battle if we really want to next pack. I think.
We've got some warriors now, so that's.
Yeah, we've got Harrier, Hate Blade.
Hey.
Haha, beautiful.
That is very nice to see.
Oh, Bloodsoak's a warrior too.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3,
4, 5.
5 warriors.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose the nice thing being Mardu is pack 3. If you open either Planeswalker, you can play.
Yeah, that's what I said at the pre-release. That's actually why I chose Mardu at the pre-release, just in case.
Yeah.
Didn't happen, but just in case.
I figured everyone would be sure.
Yeah. If you leave the Quiet Contemplation there, somebody might try that deck and be an easy win.
Fair enough. I have seen it work.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. So right now, the only thing I'd be super looking at cutting is the attendance, if we lower the curve. But everything else looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at the same time, that well, I could cut one of these Sage Eye Harriers.
Yeah.
If we pick up a better creature.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, if our early stuff dies, then this
True.
gets out a lot quicker.
Quite true.
If we trade both the Hate Blades for their 2 and 3 drops, then
Quite true.
this comes down right when we want it.
I also like being at 18 playables in pack 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pretty nice place to be.
We're not usually quite this focused.
So we're looking for a Sarkhan, a Sorin.
Yep.
Wingmate Rock.
Maybe a Dune Blast.
Doom Blast. Doom Blast is Abzan.
Is it?
Just like Abzan, it's an Ascendancy.
I don't think we need to take that.
No.
There's not even a land for us. There is another Enoch Bonkin.
I think that's all there is for us, essentially.
Despise, I guess.
Yeah, I think Bondkin.
Yeah.
I've seen people main deck Despise in this draft format, and it's just a strange
Ooh,
play.
that's not bad.
Hordemate, what can we return? Hateblade, Bondkin, Master of Pearls.
Yep.
Keeping Master, Valley Dasher.
Quite a bit.
Hmm.
There's also this straight up 2/3 flyer.
There's a Kieran and there's a Smite.
We don't have a lot of removal.
Yeah, we're just sitting on the right. Smite, Kieran, Hordemate.
I want to take the Horde Mate. I think it would be far smarter to take one of the other two,
Yeah.
even though it's foil. And I like it.
We're
And it's a warrior.
Yeah, we're at 15 creatures. We have flyers. They're not quite as good as Kieran, but I think I would take the Smite here.
Alright.
Whoop. 1 Smite is good. 2 Smite is too much.
Yeah, agreed. We haven't seen any of the real premium removal, which is in red
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much just in red.
Yeah. We haven't seen a kill shot.
What's this guy do again?
He steals guys when he unmorphs.
That seems pretty good.
It is pretty good. There's also a ride down, which is premium removal. It just unconditionally destroys a blocking creature.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a Watcher of the Roost, which is pretty
Watcher,
good.
There's a Ponyback Brigade. This
pack
is
is
a really
stacked.
good pack.
Oh,
What do we want?
oof.
This is a warrior. It doesn't bring
Doesn't
warriors.
make warriors
but
though. What's Instigator's Unmorph 3?
3.
So it is active treason, just straight up
Yeah.
on a creature.
Yeah.
That is tough.
It's a rare.
Yeah. You won't play with it often.
Is it worth anything?
I don't think so.
Cheering? No. No, but I still want
There's
it.
also a Sultai Scavenger even. This
Good
pack is
calling.
great.
Yeah.
But yeah, Instigator, and then after Instigator, I think I'd go ride down Watcher.
Okay.
Less good. Student or Prowler?
Do we have anything to trigger the student? We have feet. We have...
Feet Smite right.
Yeah.
Bring
Bring all.
Trumpet Blast.
I don't really like either of them.
Yeah.
This guy survives combat better. This guy kills more stuff.
Yeah. And red is...
We could
What's
just
red?
take this land, but it's not in our...
Is red our secondary color? White
yes.
main, red second.
Red's working on being our main.
Yeah.
I'd be more inclined to take the lower drop.
The lower drop helps us Trumpet Blast a bit.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Alright.
There's 22 playables.
Tough choice. Third Hateblade?
Third Hateblade, second Trumpet Blast, second Valley Dasher.
Wow.
Third Hateblade is if you have Russia Battles or Raider Spoils. Can we be the Trumpet Blast deck?
I think so.
We got a lot of 2-drops, a lot of 3-drops.
Be kind of
I think
awesome.
we can.
Got 17 creatures, so we could, yeah, pop that in.
Alright.
Cool.
Oh.
Yep. Hi, Spire Mantis.
Oh wow.
I think that can replace one of the Harriers.
The birds for sure. Nothing here.
Not even.
Rakshasa's Secret's okay if you're Sultai, but
Even still. I don't know. This might be the best thing.
yeah,
I'm not saying it makes the deck, but
it's surprisingly good in a teamer deck,
yeah.
which is not any of its colors.
No. But I also don't like seeing it on the other side of the field too often.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll take it and just
Hateblade it out. Triple Trumpet Blast.
could.
I think I'd take a second
Bring
Bringlow,
Low.
yeah.
I'm gonna cut this guy at this point. And
I don't think I would trade a second Bringlow for the right, despite how expensive the right is, but I think it might sit in the side unless we were against the guy who has the Trail of Mystery or something.
What, the second Bring Low?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty decent curve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A little worried about the mana.
Yeah, we did pick up one dual land.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that many.
Not in our colors. I saw a red-green, I saw a blue-green, I saw a blue-black. I saw 2 dual lands, or triple lands, not in our colors.
One was Sultai. There's another green-blue.
What don't you want to see? Probably that.
Probably that. I think I'd be happy to see any of them.
Yeah.
I've tried playing Whirlwind Adept and it just doesn't do anything.
I've had 3 in a deck, and they worked really well together.
Can you imagine having 3 on the battlefield? Pretty decent.
Yeah.
Not much here.
No. Maybe just take that.
Yeah. Save our Harrier and our Mantis.
I'm glad we got our deck sorted so early, because there's nothing coming back this late.
Mm-hmm. I guess the right might be cuttable. And then we're red-white, splash 2 black cards.
Yeah.
That'll help the.
Actually, yeah.
Helps the
getting
mana quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'm not as worried about our mana when I see that we've got 4
Morphs.
3 morphs.
3
but
morphs. Another
Nice.
Blashriker.
Yeah, that can go in the deck. So our curve tops at 4.
It's not a bad place to be.
Indeed. And we need black for Bloodsoak Champion, Nightblade, and the 2 Hateblades.
Yep.
It's unfortunate our black is pretty early, too.
Yeah.
Because that means we don't want to be doing, 2 or 3 black sources. We want to do 4.
Yeah, and we don't want to not hit the black, because then they're just 1/1s.
Yep.
It's not any good.
Oh, didn't we get a black-red land?
We got a white-red land.
I thought you guys got a black.
No, I'm
red
pretty
one.
sure we got a black-red, too. I think.
I'm.
Oh, we
pretty sure-
did! Yes. We're good.
Sweet.
Solid probably.
Sure. Get in the deck.
I've played it. It's okay. It's no Pine Walker.
I mean, we could almost run 17 land with this deck.
It's true.
I've done it a few times in cons. Everyone says 18 land, and I agree. But there are... I mean, I would draft this deck in a regular set.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Like this is a gate crash
Hey.
deck. Yeah.
Sure.
So, turn 1 Bloodsoaked Champion, turn 2 Valley Dasher,
Yep.
turn 3 Valley Dasher, and a Hate Blade, turn 4 Trumpet Blast, turn 5 Trumpet Blast.
Game over. I'm not face.
Turn 6, game 2. Oh, if only. Hey, say.
Living the dream.
Well, he fits, but he's not getting in the deck.
No. I've seen people play him, and I've been totally okay with them playing every turn.
Yeah.
If it gained First Strike with the pump, it
Yeah.
would be a lot better.
Yeah.
But gaining Trample is pretty bad.
Sure, we can run that. Now, sorry. Yeah, he gets. If he gives other things.
Oh, that'd be really good. That'd be, what was it? It was in Journey, I think. Something Phalanx? A Crowan Phalanx?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We're finished the draft. Somebody's not. So,
It's the other half of the table that's not finished.
what do we want to cut? We might actually just want to... No.
He's pretty good.
Because
the
we
Bondkins,
need-
too.
The early black. That's tough. We need red on turn 2.
We've got 19 creatures at the moment, so we can cut creatures. I think chess guys do maybe.
Yeah. Cut the student. Cut the Summit Prowler.
Yeah.
And then call that a deck.
Yeah, because that leaves us at single color casting cost and everything, except for the Master Onmorph, I think. I think he's 2 white. Yeah.
Yes.
But otherwise, everything is single color, minus the Mantis, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got 12 red mana symbols, 2, 4, 6, 8 white, 9 white, 2 black.
And this generates our 3rd color if we're off.
Yeah, so if we need to get that Bloodsoaked Champion out, turn 4.
Yeah.
Of course, if
Okay.
we're short our black, it's not going to help us turn the Bloodsoaked Champion, but that's fine.
So, do we want to run 23? We've got a really low curve here. We could run the second Bring Low.
We could run the second Bring Low. I think I like it.
Yeah.
Ups our curve, but it ups our curve in our colors.
Yeah. Alright. So, let's see
I'm
what
gonna
it
say
suggests.
2 swamps,
Yep.
8 and 5. So that's 6 white sources, 10 red sources. I feel like we want one more white.
Yeah.
So 9 red, 7 white, 3 black.
I don't know. I would probably do that.
8, 7, 4, 8, 7, 8, 7. Yeah, that gives us essentially equal chances of hitting red or white,
Yeah.
which is basically what we want. I mean, the majority of our red is on turn 3, 4.
Yeah.
The majority of our white is on turn 1, 2.
The majority of our black is on turn 1, 2.
Yeah.
Which is the problem that I'm having with this deck. Still, it looks pretty strong.
Yeah, that looks good to me, I think.
Alright. So, we're going to submit this deck, and we'll be back for round 1.